Greetings, Earthlings. Tonight on Big If True, are aliens among us? Are UFOs real? And is there any harm in believing they might be? I'm Molly Thomas, and welcome to another episode of Big If True, a show that cuts through the misinformation of modern life. Flying saucers, government cover-ups, and little green men. Tonight we ask, are we alone on Earth? And how do conspiracy theories about alien life impact the way we see the world? But before we get to that, let's take a look at what's causing confusion in the headlines. Here is your reality check. Well, have you seen this viewed millions of times on TikTok?
Personally, we'll have him arrested if he steps 1 foot in the United States.
Strong words that sound like President-elect Donald Trump is threatening to arrest our prime minister, but is it real? Now, Trump has said inflammatory things about Justin Trudeau before, but this one is unlikely. Agence France-Presse ran this audio through artificial speech detectors and found verbal inconsistencies with the way Trump usually talks. Now, that tech isn't 100% foolproof, but another clue it's probably fake. There are no other recordings or accounts of Trump making that statement. Calling all Swifties! Toronto may have named a street after Taylor Swift, but did it also build a giant statue? Check out this larger-than-life mannequin that was making the rounds online, apparently smack dab in front of the CN Tower. But don't worry, diehard fans, it was an altered video. You didn't miss a thing. The bigger scam? Too good to be true tickets. The Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre has received more than 200 reports of T-Swift scams. Most of them involve fake resale tickets. Now, victims were targeted through hacked social media accounts of people they knew. So, if you're still looking for Vancouver tickets and don't want bad blood, you've been warned. Triple check before you buy. On to Elon Musk. Some viral posts are claiming the tech billionaire banned pride content from X, formerly known as Twitter. Now, many took the bait because Musk has already rolled back Twitter policies aimed at protecting trans people from online harassment. While many people think Musk has made X a playground for your uncle's worst conspiracy theories, this story is not true. The claim was first made by a self-described fake news website. The article was then shared by thousands after its satire label was removed. So that's where this lie comes from. But here's what matters. When stories like this go viral, they can fuel more hate and harassment towards the LGBTQ+ community. The truth? Pride content is still on X. And that is your reality check. If you want links to these stories, check out our website. On to the final frontier. For decades, conspiracies and speculation have swirled around visitors from outer space. Are aliens real? Have they been here? And are they friendly? Don't you kind of want to believe it? Many do. According to a 2021 Ipsos survey, 65% of Canadians believe intelligent life exists somewhere out there. 56% believe in UFOs, and 9% claim to have seen one themselves. So, where did this all come from? Conspiracies have actually been in the air for years. In 1947, this dude, pilot Kenneth Arnold, was flying across Washington state and saw 9 crescent-shaped objects in the sky. He insisted that he never called them flying saucers, but a news agency did, and it stuck. Just a few weeks later, a rancher came across a mysterious field of wreckage near an Army airfield in Roswell, New Mexico. Local newspapers again called it a flying saucer. It took almost 50 years for the U.S. government to admit it was actually a high-altitude balloon, part of an espionage project. In 1952, the U.S. government launched Project Blue Book to investigate UFO sightings. The program generated controversy because of the secrecy of its operation. In 1956, conspiracy theorist Gray Barker wrote this book, alleging government agents, aka Men in Black, were covering up the existence of flying saucers. Cue the dance moves.
Now freeze.
In the 1950s, questions swirled around Area 51, a highly classified U.S. Air Force base in southern Nevada. A hoaxer later claimed to have seen alien bodies there. Many people still want to believe. 1961, Betty and Barney Hill made headlines and even inspired a film after claiming they were abducted and subjected to medical examinations by extraterrestrials. E.T., how could you? E.T. created a cultural phenomenon, but plenty of aliens were invading the big screen in the 70s and 80s. From Close Encounters to Alien. Remember The Thing? Visitors from space were everywhere. In the mid-80s, many forgeries circulated claiming to be classified government documents detailing UFO encounters. The most famous of which was a memo titled Operation MJ-12, allegedly briefing President Eisenhower on the recovery and cover-up of an alien aircraft. Public fascination peaked again in 2017, when the New York Times broke the story on a $22 million Pentagon program, with a military intelligence team once again investigating UFOs. In 2023 and 2024, UFOs were a hot topic on Capitol Hill. Several former military members appeared before a House subcommittee talking about advanced alien technology, some claiming there is secret footage of a UFO off the Kuwaiti coast.